Yeah, it looked well planned. It was well cogitated and probably an elite proposal.
Were you guys there? It sounds as if you were there.
Ed Eyestone in the studio with us in Studio B, now the track and field coach, and chiming in on Tyler Haws.
Via Instagram and Twitter, it's like you're there, right?
Oh, okay.
They did not meerkat or periscope it, however. I was a little disappointed.
Okay, I have no idea what that means. But
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You need to be our insider in this, our BYU TMZ insider, to find out more about the engagement there.
Hey, well, I know one of my 800-meter runners is engaged currently to a famed basketball player here at BYU. So
did you go to the Y Awards?
I was there. Yes, you bet. And you guys did a fine job, by the way. Very good stuff. Who's your writer, by the way?
Spencer and Jerem.
Oh, there you go. Your own material.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I did crack a joke about, dating. Like, we don't have time to list all the track people.
Well,
is that well received?
we got a chuckle out of that because.
Okay.
Ed Eyestone, former Olympian, joining us on BYU Sports Nation, the track and field head coach at BYU. Shaq Walker just ran the 5th fastest time in the world this year in the 800 meters. He broke a 35-year-old school record, which you just revealed to us during the break. What's the ceiling for Shaq?
Well, the fun thing about Shaquille is he's got that top-end leg speed that you're looking for in an 800-meter runner. He's not an 1500 runner. He's a 4.8 guy, and he's run splits of about 45.2 for the 400 meters. So a lot of times you'll say, well, take their 400-meter and then add a minute to that, but I think we can go a little bit down from there even. So, I think eventually, the 144 territory would be nice, and who knows, below that, I think as well.
Could he make the Olympics?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, he's hit the Olympic standard now, the A standard, or the standard that you have to hit for a country to send 3 athletes. So that's your first big job, and that was 146 flat, I believe. So he's under that now, and I would expect him to get better and better as the years go by.
How many future Olympians, if you had to guess, are on your current roster right now?
Well, I'll say 10, but realistically, currently, if we were counting Jared Ward, recent graduate, who's
totally applicable.
Yep, who is actually getting his master's degree coming up this next week. He won the U.S. Marathon Championships in Los Angeles just a couple of weeks ago. Shaquille Walker certainly, and I think we've got some other people. Shea Martinez certainly could make an argument for that in a couple of years.
It's amazing what Jared Ward did, because I asked him at the Y Awards, I said, how many marathons had you run? He said, that was my 3rd.
Right.
You ran marathons. And
right.
How do you just run a third time and you win it?
No,
I
think that's really good, because I think normally it takes you 4 or 5 before you really hit your rhythm, and so to speak, and get your best one in, which makes me believe he's yet to run faster. He ran that 2:12 on a very warm day. I think on a faster course, on more ideal conditions, that effort was probably worth 2:10. And anytime you're in the 2:10 range, then you're in the discussion about making the U.S. Olympic team.
Wow.
Unbelievable stuff. By the way, are you the inspiration behind his mustache?
No, I can't take all the credit. He just looks good himself. That's his own natural swag that he can bring to the mustache. Not everyone can wear a mustache. In fact, I think I no longer qualify for being able to wear a mustache.
Really?
According to my daughters, yes.
Oh, okay.
And so
took you out of the game.
I'm pretty much out of the game in terms of that. But there was a time there in the late 70s, early 80s that I could pull that off.
84 was a great year. The Triple Crown winner right here at Eyestone. When you look at the next 2 weeks, some really big meets. Tell us about the importance of the Mount Sac relays this week, and then your Robinson Invitation will be BYU next week.
Yeah, Mount Sac is huge for our distance runners, and also our pole vaulters will be traveling down there with us. And we looked at Mount Sac to get a lot of those regional qualifying marks in, or to improve on regional qualifying marks and get kind of national standard competitive times in. And I'm really looking forward to, Shaq had his big meet last week. He's going to take this weekend off, but I'm taking some of my middle distance and longer distance runners down there. Jason Witt is who I'm really really expecting big things from. He's running so well right now. He's going to open up he's opening up his outdoor season because he ran indoors, was an All-American 4th in indoor nationals. And so we've kind of got him on a later kind of schedule. So he'll open up late and take it all the way through the national meet. And I expect him to run in the 13:30s. He very well could take down the BYU school record in 5,000 meters this weekend, you know, if he were to run 13:25 or so.
There are some fans that have been tweeting at me, hey, how do we get involved? How can we see Shaquille Walker and Shea Martinez and these athletes run? How do fans get involved in the Robinson Invitational? Where do they need to be? When do they need to be there?
Yeah, the good news about that, Saturday, a week from this coming Saturday, from 1 to 4:30 is when most of our running events and most of the field events will be taking place. So there's a kind of a 3-hour window from 1 to 4:30, a week from Saturday. We're going to have Shaquille there. He may be dropping down and running an open 400 just to see if how fast we can get him at that. He'll certainly also be running the 4x400 meter relay, probably the anchor leg in that.
If you need a track official, I'm your guy, by the way. Shaq brought this in, and I governed, and I wear it up like this. I governed the 40. I thought I did a pretty good job. I don't know.
You know, we were guarding that hat and waiting for a special opportunity to present it. And given the fact that you're wearing a matching shirt today, you couldn't have picked a better day.
I'm ready to go, man.
To rock the official hat.
I'm gonna wear this to Hogle Zoo in Salt Lake.
How old is that hat, Coach?
Yeah, where did this come from? What's the origin?
That's the flaming Y. So I would say that was probably the early 80s. Yeah.
Those words have never been spoken on this set. I love the hat. We appreciate the hat. And,
the hat
other trinkets that you give.
The hat is good. Hey, another fun opportunity for you guys to get some hands-on or eyes-on BYU track and field is our BYU vaulters are setting up the pole vault pit and runway right next to the Swicket, the Spencer W. Kimball Tower today.
Right? I heard.
And they're going to be doing some just exhibition vaulting there, although the wind is coming up, so it could be very entertaining. Hopefully they'll work a tailwind into that, but I think from about 1 to 2 or 3 o'clock this afternoon would be a great opportunity for people to see that.
Now, speaking of tailwinds and the proper surroundings and whatnot.
And you're 5'3"?
I just ran a 5'3", 540, okay? It was into a headwind because the camera angles needed to be sub.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I had basketball shorts on, football cleats,
and
I was running on aerated grass.
Okay,
Coach.
Was it uphill as well?
It was uphill in the snow.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, 5'3",
snow.
5'3", that is not that bad. I crunched some numbers on that just to kind of figure things out. And Shaquille Walker's school record recently equates to 22 40s run at 4.8. Okay, that's 22 of them in a row.
Elite.
Okay, but I wanted to somehow figure out something good to say about that 5.3 that you ran, and I figured that 5.3 times 44. So if you were running a full mile distance, okay, full mile, that's 44 40s. You would have almost beaten Miles Batty when he set the collegiate indoor record. So 1/44th of Miles Batty record run, you could hang with him.
Thank you, Ed Eyestone.
That is quite the hypothetical.
Hey, listen, we're doing it again. It's going to be on the turf with the right cleats and the right gear. And I want you to be there wearing this hat, Coach.
Okay. Do you get a running start?
I don't get a running start. I got to come out of the blocks.
I can't allow that.
If you will let me know, I'll be there with my stopwatch.
Okay.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Coach, congratulations on all the success this season. We look forward to what happens at the Mount Sac Relays and the Robinson Invitational.
Thank you very much.
I tip my hat to you.
Appreciate it. We'll see you at Robbie.